When I made £300,000, I could have gone on holiday, but I didn't. I went straight in. Now, how many properties do I now own at this time? At this time when I bought, so I moved out from my house to another house. Three. Fantastic. So now, remember when I moved out from my house, we refurbished that house. I bought a house where I used delayed completion. Now, what did I do? The remaining balance of the money that I had left, I went straight in and I bought property number 3. Property number 3, a 3-bed house in Bromley, on Holmesdale Road. Azad, you know Holmesdale Road, correct?
Yeah, very close to me.
Great. On Holmesdale Road, I went there and basically bought this property, 69 Holmesdale Road. Again, using SPV, all right? So bought in the name of our company, Property Wealth Capital. So for those of you who want to do your due diligence, you can actually check Property Wealth Capital. Okay, so bought that property in Property Wealth Capital, and basically it's a 3-bed house converted into a 6-bedroom ensuite. Now, again, fully funded with what? Is it my money that I've used to buy this house? Is it my money that I used to buy this third property?
No.
Why? Can someone tell me why it's not my money?
Either a mortgage or a bridging loan.
No.
You leverage on your other property as well.
Money that he pulled out.
The money that I created that I did not have. I created the money that I didn't have in literally less than a year. I didn't have that money. A year before, I didn't have that kind of money in my bank account. All right. I created that money using high leverage. Once I refinanced property number 1, I paid everyone off, and I still have some money left. I had about £180,000, £190,000 left. Now, no, I had about £180,000 left, approximately. Now, remember, I paid the bank their overdrafts. I cleared all the credit cards. So those money I can reuse. Does everyone agree with me?
Yes.
And the bank lost me now because
that's correct.
I just paid all the money back. So instantly I had access to another like £250,000 plus. So I bought this house using OPM. And OPM here meaning the money from the first house, other people's money, meaning again, the money that I took from the overdraft, the £50,000 overdraft, the credit cards. I bought this house and I converted into a 6 luxury finish HMOs. The building cost this time around was 195. I did go over budget on this particular project by almost £20,000, but I didn't care because it's my house. The cost I paid on fees and in general professional fees and stuff, £20,000. Deposit on this property was about £180,000, and this property gets revalued, all right, for £950,000, whilst the bank loaned me 85% of £800,000. Then the bank then gives me further advance of £150,000, and I walk away with 355 plus. Just around 400, just under 500, or just under £450,000 was the total money that I walked away with. And we've just recently increased our rental income in this property. This property now currently generates £5,700 gross rental income. And this particular property generates £3,000 plus net a month. So once you do your first and second one, the third one is always easier. The fourth one is always easier. The fifth one is always easier. Now, whilst I was ongoing this project, I kept raising money, because one thing you have to learn in the property game is how to keep raising money. You have to keep raising money. You have to keep raising money all the time, depending on where you want to go. If you're somebody that just wants 2 or 3 of these type of properties, then you might not need to raise a lot of money. But for me, I raised money the hard way when I started, but now it's quite a lot easier now for me to raise money. I don't literally use credit cards anymore. I don't really use overdrafts anymore, because I'm using humans now, people's money. Okay, Now, once I got to this point, whilst I was doing this project, I then got an investor. My first two investors who gave me about £300,000 whilst this project was ongoing. And I staggered a few other property deals here and there. But while this was also going, one of my students